Now, you've all seen magicians who have pets before. You've seen magicians with rabbits. You've seen magicians with doves, the occasional elephant. Well, folks, I submit to you that I am the world's one and only magician to have a pet magical raccoon. Now, his name is Rocky, and he lives right inside this box over here, and I'm sure he would love to come out and perform some magic for all of you. So give me just a moment, and I'll pull out the raccoon, and Rocky will show you some of the amazing tricks that I've trained him to do in the years we've been working together. All right, Rocky, come on out. Rocky. What do you mean, no, Rocky? Rocky, the whole audience is waiting. I sort of filled you up and everything. Everybody wants to see you. No? All right, Rocky, I guess not. I'm so sorry about this, folks. He gets like this sometimes. Rocky doesn't want to come out. You see, Rocky gets a little bit of stage fright sometimes. He gets very nervous around strangers, and you're all certainly very strange. But I'm sure that if Rocky heard how friendly all of you are, he would love to come out and perform some magic for all of you. So on the count of 3, could I have everyone in the audience say, Rocky, come out. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm so sorry about this, folks. I had the door closed. Sorry. Now we can hear you. Now we can hear you one more time on the count of 3 as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, folks, Rocky is a little bit hard of hearing in one ear. We need to go a bit louder, even louder, as loud as you can, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And there he is, folks. There he is, ready to perform some magic for all of you. Now, folks, Rocky would love to do some magic for all of you. He absolutely loves performing tricks. I have trained this raccoon to do many things, but like I said, he gets a little bit nervous around strangers. So I'm going to bring him, let's see, Jackson, since I already went with you, would you be willing to just pat him under the chin there if I brought him over to you? What is it? Mason, sorry, Mason, right under the chin there. That's good. Can you pat him on the chin there? That's good. Now, boys and girls, there's no need to be afraid of Rocky. You want to pat him right under the chin there? That's good. There's no need to be afraid of Rocky. Rocky doesn't bite. Rocky doesn't even have any teeth. Rocky isn't even real. He only thinks that he is. That's good. Dan, you want to pat him there? That's good. Very nice. Rocky absolutely loves children. He loves performing for children. You want to pat him under the chin right there? That's good. That's very good. Rocky absolutely... Oh! I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. Bad raccoon. Bad Rocky. Now, Rocky would love to show you all some of the tricks that he has learned how to do. Watch this, folks. This has taken many years of training to do these tricks. Rocky, are you ready to do your tricks? Yes, he is. Watch this. Rocky, sit. Thank you. It's not me, it's the raccoon. Rocky, stay. Thank you again. I knew one person would like it. This is the best one. Ready? Watch this. Rocky, roll over. Roll over, Rocky. Roll over, Rocky. He needs a little encouragement sometimes. That's all right, folks. That's all right. But Rocky also does some absolutely amazing magic tricks because he's been working in my shows for so long now. He's learned to do some magic himself. Now, Rocky, do you think that I am the best magician in the world? Yes, he does. See that, folks? He thinks I'm the best magician in the world. Rocky, do you love working with me? Yes, he does. Rocky absolutely loves working with me. Rocky, are you ready to do one of your amazing magic tricks? Yes, he is. Here we go, folks. Rocky will now perform one of his amazing magic tricks. All I need to do is first hypnotize the raccoon. So give me just a moment to hypnotize the raccoon. And Rocky, look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy. You are getting very, very sleepy. And when I snap my fingers, the raccoon will be asleep. There he is. The raccoon is now completely in a hypnotic state, ready to perform some amazing magic for all of us. Now, can I just see, by a show of hands, how many of you like to wear costumes or play dress up? And whether it be on Halloween or any time of year, we're on a slope more than I realize. How many of you like to wear costumes? Whether it be on Halloween or any time of year. That's good, that's good.
In my living.
Well, folks, Rocky also likes to wear costumes, and he brought along one of these costumes that he would love to show you all today. The only problem is, folks, in order to change into his costume, we're going to need some help from a brave young volunteer from the audience, someone who is seated nice and quiet and with a hand raised in the air, someone who I've not yet called on, someone who is brave enough to hold the raccoon. So if you were nice and brave enough to hold the raccoon, just be seated nice and quiet with a hand raised in the air. Let me see. How about this young man right here? Give him a nice big round of applause, everyone. And you can come stand right here, right next to me. And what is your name? Jacob. Everybody say hi, Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
Now, Jacob, tell me something. How old are you?
I'm turning 9.
8, turning 9 tomorrow. Everybody say happy birthday, Jacob.
Happy birthday, Jacob.
Very, very nice, very, very nice. At only 8, turning 9 years old, Jacob, you are very brave for coming up to do this magic trick for all of us. Now, Jacob, like I was saying, Rocky told me that he brought along a costume with him today that he'd like to show everyone out there in the audience, but I haven't seen it, so I'm feeling Rocky is a bit of magic in store for us today. Jacob, you don't see the costume inside the bag there, do you? Looks empty, doesn't it? Let me try unzipping the bag there, Jacob. I'll unzip the bag. It really looks empty to me, Jacob. Can you see straight through to the floor down there? Yeah, I see it too. I'll wave my hand first. See, the bag really is empty, so I have no idea where Rocky is keeping this costume. But like I said, I think Rocky has a little bit of magic up his sleeve that he would like to show us all. So do me a favor, Jacob. We're going to have this bag right here for Rocky to change in, just give him a little bit of privacy. All I need you to do, Jacob, is hold Rocky with 2 hands right out in front of you like that. Can you do that? Now remember, Jacob, he's completely asleep, so he won't move on you. But we would like to see if he can show us all his costume. So what you need to do, Jacob, is make Rocky do a nice nosedive inside the bag, because we're going to give him a little bit of privacy so he can change. So Jacob, go ahead and throw Rocky inside the bag on the count of 3. Ready, Jacob? 1, 2. Where's Rocky? Oh, he's in the bag. Oh, well, I guess Rocky's already changing costumes now. But you know what, Jacob? We did say that Rocky needs a little bit of magic to change costumes today. So I'm going to have you, sir, I'm going to have you, once again, take this very large magic wand and wave it over the bag. Wave it over the bag. Nicely done, Jacob. Nicely done. Oh, I think that worked. Oh, I think Rocky has now changed costumes. It worked, Jacob. It worked. But you know something, Jacob? I don't think I like this costume too much. Jacob, you know why I don't like this costume? I think it kind of stinks. I don't know what you all think, but I think this costume really stinks. Don't you think that costume stinks, folks? I know. Yeah. You know what, Jacob? I really don't like this costume. Do you? Here, could you grab by the tail right there? And now I'm getting a little bit afraid. Now remember, folks, it's still Rocky. He's still the magical raccoon. He's just wearing the skunk costume. But you know what, Jacob? If I'm going to use Rocky in the rest of my show, I can't have him in this costume because I think he might scare some of the folks up there in the audience. We need him to change back. Jacob, the bag's still empty, isn't it? Bag's still empty? That's good. So, Jacob, go ahead and take Rocky in the skunk costume. You're going to throw him right there inside the bag, right? A nice nosedive inside the bag there. Go ahead. There you go. Perfect. Now, folks, there we go. Rocky's now changing inside the bag there, but he needs a little bit more magical help. So, Jacob, take that magic wand, wave it over the bag one more time. Nicely done. You're getting really good at that, Jacob. You're getting really, really good at that, pal. And folks, we will now see if Rocky has changed costumes. I think he's back in his original raccoon form. Jacob, you're going to find out for us. Can you do me a favor, Jacob? Take one hand. You're going to reach right inside the bag and pull him up in his tail right there. And there he is, folks. There is Rocky, the magical raccoon. How about a round of applause for Rocky? But more importantly, for Jacob, everyone. Round of applause, Jacob. Take a bow, and you can take a seat, Jacob. Thank you very much. One more round of applause for Jacob. Now, Jacob, I would like to do something amazing with Rocky. I would like to show you some more magic he can do, but I will first need to wake the raccoon up. So on the count of 3, can I have everyone in the audience say, Rocky, wake up. On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. And And there he is. He's awake and alive and well again and ready to do some magic for all of us. Now, Rocky, are you ready to show some of your amazing magical illusions to the whole audience today? No? Why no, Rocky? I'm sorry, Rocky gets a little hungry at this part of the show, folks. That's okay, though. I have in my pocket a little bit of raccoon kibble for him. He's just going to eat. This should only take a moment. All right, that's enough, Rocky. Rocky, I think you've had enough. Rocky, you're being a pig. Rocky, all right, that's enough, Rocky. That's good, that's good. Now Rocky is ready to do one of his amazing tricks. Oh, I know. This is a good trick. I will make the raccoon play dead. Watch this. All I do is I say, Rocky, play dead. And is he playing dead now, folks? No? Why aren't you playing dead, Rocky? Oh, I know, I forgot to use the magic word. Please, of course, please. Rocky, please play dead. And is he playing dead now, folks? No? I'm so sorry, folks. I'm so sorry about this. I've been working with Rocky, though, for many, many years. I know just the way to get him to play dead. All I need to do is I say, Rocky, please play dead. And he will now play dead for as long as I would like him to. Now, while the raccoon is playing dead, I can do an amazing illusion with him. By a show of hands, how many of you have ever seen the famous trick of sawing a person in half? Who's seen it? Sawing a person in half. That's good. Hands back down, hands back down. It's a very famous trick. It's a trick that I used to perform in all of my shows with my sister. Unfortunately, I don't perform it anymore. Of course, now I have two half-sisters. But I now do a version of this trick with Rocky. Thank you. Do we like that one? That's good. That's good. Maybe the rest of the crowd will catch on later. I will now do a version of this trick with Rocky. So you can now tell all your friends and family you have the distinction of seeing the rare illusion of sawing a raccoon into 3 separate pieces.
Yikes.
Now, folks, Rocky will go right inside this box right here. Now, there's no need to worry about Rocky. He's used to working in small spaces, and I had this custom built to his size, so we have an air hole out the top that he can breathe through, and I even installed this little tail hole down the bottom, just so we know the raccoon really is all there. And now, folks, I will bring out the blades. You will all see blade number 1 is completely solid, and it will divide Rocky at the neck. Watch, straight through to the other side. Can you feel that, Rocky? Straight through to the other side, solid through solid.
Whoa.
Blade number 2, again, is solid. Blade number 2 will divide Rocky at the feet. Watch, straight through to the other side. Straight through, there it goes. A raccoon divided into 3 pieces. And now the final phase of the operation. We remove the raccoon's stomach. There it goes, folks. There it goes. We now have a raccoon completely divided into 3 separate pieces. No camera tricks here, folks. Now, you do not applaud yet. After all, anyone can saw a person in half one time. The real trick is putting them back together. So watch closely as I push Rocky's stomach back into place. Straight back it goes. Blade number 1 comes out completely clean. Blade number 2 also completely clean. And now I push Rocky's tail back in place. If Rocky remembers everything I've taught him in all the years we've been working together, you will see he is fine and in one piece. Thank you all very much. Now, Rocky and I do have one final grand illusion, grand finale that we would like to show you all. This is a world-famous trick that we do, but in order to perform it, Rocky will need to be awake again. So on the count of 3, could I have everyone just say, Rocky, wake up, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rocky, wake up! And there he is, awake and alive and well again, and ready. He usually just wakes right up like that. I don't know what's wrong today. Maybe I hit him too hard on the table there. I don't know what's wrong. You know what? Let me just try this. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just going to perform a quick mouth-to-mouth resuscitation on the raccoon. I'm sorry you have to see this. It should only take a moment. Just give me a moment. Come back to me, Rocky. Come back. I know what it is. I think Rocky's having a hairball, folks. He has something lodged inside there. He has a hairball. This happens sometimes. It should only take a moment. He'll be ready in a moment. Just give me 1 second.
That's so yummy.
You know what the hard part of this trick is? Getting all this back in there. But the important thing is Rocky is now awake and alive and well again and ready to perform our grand finale trick. Yes, our grand finale. This is our incredible teleporting raccoon trick. We are known all over the world for this trick. You are very lucky to see this trick. I'm just going to set the raccoon down for just a moment and show you what is going to happen. Folks, Rocky will enter this box over here. You can see that this box starts out completely empty. He will then vanish from this box over here and then fly invisibly through the air all the way over to this tube with a target on it right over here. Now you can all plainly see that the tube starts out completely empty. Everybody can see the tube really is completely empty. And I keep Rocky's target inside this cage right over here. That's just so we know the raccoon cannot escape. But we can also plainly see that the cage is completely empty. There's really nothing at all inside there. Now, I'll put the cage back around the tube there. And one last time, I will just remind everyone, box number 1 starts out completely empty. But it will soon be filled with Rocky, the magical raccoon. So do me a favor, folks. Everybody just wave goodbye to Rocky for now. Say bye, Rocky. Rocky goes inside the box. The door goes shut. And now we need your help to make the raccoon vanish. All I need everyone to do is repeat the magic words after me. Ready? Watch this. Hocus pocus. Fish bones choke us. And that's all that it takes to make the raccoon completely vanish from this box over here. But where is Rocky now? Well, he is now flying invisibly through the air, and as promised, he has landed inside this tube with a target on it, and here he is, staring right at you. No? Does anyone see him? I don't see him either. Oh, I know. Maybe he's inside the cage over here. Did anyone see him go inside the cage here? I didn't see him inside the cage either. Oh, I know what we forgot. We forgot to say the magic words. You see, Rocky and I can't make any magic happen at all without all of you, and it's very important that we do this all together for our grand finale trick. We need everybody's help to say the magic words on the count of 3 all together, and those magic words are Rocky, come back. On the count of 3, everyone will say Rocky, come back. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Rocky, come back!
And there he is. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what all this is. Look at this, folks. What we made happen with all of our magic together, when we all worked together, we made every color of the rainbow, folks. Every color of the rainbow. But where is Rocky? Well, of course, as promised, tied to the end is Rocky, the magical raccoon. There he is, folks. There is Rocky. Now, like I said, that is Rocky in my grand finale today. That is my grand finale today. But I would just like to take, if I may, a quick opportunity to say to all the folks out there in the audience that if you enjoyed my show today, my name is the great Rolando, and you can grab for me, you can grab one of my cards. And if you did not enjoy my show today, my name is David Copperfield. Thank you all so much for coming out today. Just after I take down my show, I will be performing some walk-around magic all around the park for a little while. There is plenty of fun stuff going on here at Park Day. I hope you'll hang out with us for a little while longer. Thank you again for being a terrific audience. Take care, everybody.
All right.